So let me just run this by all my viewers and all my subscribers. Whether you're for me, against me, agree with me, or disagree with me, that's fine with me here on The Brash Sean's View Entertainment. What's that? I said this is The Brash Sean's View Entertainment. So let's set the table. Let's set the standard. Well, wait a minute. Where is the standard here on YouTube.com? As a matter of fact, the ads and commercials have plummeted. They've gone down the toilet. People are going homeless. People are senseless. People are hopeless. People are merciless. People are seeking vengeance. People are going nuts. People are going wild. People are going insane. They're losing their membrane. They're in the brain. They're in time. They're out of time. They're out of sync. And YouTube is here. And we can still present, we can still talk, we can still rhyme, we can still rhythm, we can still talk the talk, walk the walk. But at the end of the day, us as content creators are getting absolute crap. After all the time, effort, commitment, emotion, all the hours, everything I have put into this and other creators, not just me. And what do we get back for it? We get a ton of zero. And then to escape reality, to escape the depression, this really is literally the depressive era of YouTube.com. If someone would have said to me, this is like when MySpace started going down the drain. You know when MySpace and Facebook, were going out and they were going hot and they were going strong and they were going all night. I would have never thought that Facebook would have overtaken MySpace. I never thought that MySpace would become absolutely irrelevant. If you would have told me that YouTube in 2017, I wouldn't say so much irrelevant, but has really taken a back seat, has really went down the drain. I mean, WWE is in the toilet. The WWE is in the dumpster. Garbage. Not the wrestlers, not what they do in the ring. I'm not taking anything away from the wrestlers, the superstars, the athletes. I am not taking a damn thing away. But it's the lack of creative, it's the lack of thinking outside the box, it's the lack of logic, it's the lack of thinking, it's the lack of a process. And then we're expected to come on here and talk about that garbage for free. For free. Because us YouTubers, as you can see, most if not all our videos have no ads and no commercials. Now I know for those of you out there who want to get up my butt, my buttocks, my ass, don't harass the Brash. You say, oh, I'll just throw ad block on, or I'll just do this, or I'll just do that. But yet you're the same people who will put your eyes to the screen, eyes to cell phone, eyes to whatever material or whatever device or whatever electronics you got in front of your face. You're still going to watch. But yet you want to come on here and you want to chastise and manipulate and monopolize and do this and castrate. You want to say, oh, this is good. No ads, no commercials. You're going to see all your favorite content creators slowly but surely go off. Listen. I will remain on YouTube. I'm not quitting. I'm not going away. I am not shutting my channel down. I am not terminating my channel. Even when my contract is up with Machinima, I am not terminating my channel. Why? Because I did this for free at one time for a long time. I did this before contracts were given out like candy. I did this long before I could make YouTube a full-time job. But YouTube is not even a job anymore. YouTube is not even a full-time job. YouTube is not even a part-time job when I'm literally making sense. Yes, viewers and subscribers, when I say donate to my Patreon, I'm not just saying it because it sounds good or it looks good. I'm saying it because it's real. And I know there's other content creators and there's other YouTubers that you want to donate to. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're talking about time and devotion and commitment and working around the clock and flowing and doing all that, listen, you might be saying to yourself, well, Sean, you really haven't been here as consistent and prolific and dedicated. Well, the WWE hasn't been as consistent and prolific and dedicated with their storylines, but we still watch the damn show. Right? We still come on here and moan and bitch and complain and piss, right? The UK shows were horrible. They made no sense, no logic, no twists, no turns, nothing is certain. It's all filled with uncertainty, but it's not unpredictable. If that even makes sense. So if you want to take the time right now, donate to my Patreon, please. Any dollar amount will add up. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going through the Great Depression because right now, and like I said, if you would have told me that MySpace would have been overtaken by Facebook, I would have said you were nuts. And if you would have told me in 2010 or 2009 or 2008 that one day YouTube would go down the drains and YouTube would be, it's like a transformation, it's a transgression, it's a YouTube is in a transition mode right now. I understand all the powers that be at YouTube are losing money, they're losing time, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of deliverance, a lot of this and a lot of that, a lot of drama, a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and we're all suffering. We're all paying for it. And that's the thing here on YouTube.com, because as here's the thing, that's why you always have to have a backup plan. Well, that backup plan for us as content creators, with all the time, emotion, commitment, and we all know how Sean's Entertainment is. Just go look at my videos over the past year, and I've posted as many as 20 videos in one day. I have posted as many as 20 videos in one day once, okay? And that's in one day. I do more videos in one day than some people do in an entire year, or an entire day, or an entire month, or an entire week. I do more videos in one day than someone would do in an entire week or a month or a year. And that's the truth. Maybe not as much now because, well, ladies and gentlemen, would you go work for free? Do you go to work for free? No, I'm sure. If you go to work at McDonald's, KFC, the restaurant, if you go to Stop and Shop, Walmart, Target, are you going to work for free? And then talk about the stuff that you like, but what's being presented to you, like the WWE, isn't all that likable, and you're expected to come on here and talk about it for free? I did YouTube for free for years. I had no contract. I was making sense when I first started on here. And now I'm only making sense with what I'm saying. But sometimes I don't even make sense with what I'm saying. But what I'm telling you right now is this is the Great Depression. This is hard. This is troublesome. This is stressful. And it is very well depressing. It is very sad to see how slowly and how lonely YouTube has got. WWE and YouTube right now are both down the damn river. And I don't see them dead in the water. I don't see them coming up. I don't see them coming down. I don't see them in the middle. I see them dead in the water. Okay? You got YouTube that's scrambling. You got WWE not knowing what they're doing from one week to the next. They forgot what they did from one week to the other week. They forgot about two superstars that they were building up in a program. And then they had absolute no recollection of what was going on. They have Braun Strowman running out into the damn crowd. What happened between Bray Wyatt and, Finn Balor and, then The Miz and Dean Ambrose. I mean, what sense does it make to have Dean Ambrose run Monday Night Raw? Like, really? You're going to have Dean Ambrose run Monday Night Raw? Like, Stephanie McMahon would allow that. Would after all the hell that Ambrose and Stephanie and all the hell that's been going on and all the words and all the shenanigans and everything, you think that for 1 second she would let Ambrose run the show, really? Does that make sense? Once again, I don't know. And as you can see, my doors back there. Yeah, there's a nice little lot of holes, a lot of things. Listen, this is the House of Horrors. I live in the House of freaking Horrors. All right, you're gonna see all darkness. You're gonna see all kinds of bells, whistles. You're gonna hear ghosts. You're gonna see people walking around, dancing around, prancing around. It's gonna be like Home Alone when Joe Pesci goes by and says, "I thought you said that. I thought the parents went out. I thought they were on vacation." Well, I guess the ghosts aren't on vacation. I don't know. Listen. My thermometer in the back, my thermostat's going to start going up to 90 for no reason. I don't know. Maybe this is Lizzie Borden. Hell, I live 10 minutes away from Lizzie Borden's house, the grave, the site where she didn't take an axe and gave her 40 whacks. And whatever the hell that rhyme is, I don't know what it is. But all I know is that YouTube and us YouTubers and anyone that does videos on YouTube, if the people that have 1 million subscribers are struggling, can you imagine a guy like me? And you see, my big dream, my big hope is I want that reward. I want that plaque. I want that 100,000 subscribers. But the likes are down. The comments are down. The views are down. The sharing is down. Everything is downtown to Chinatown. It is all bad. It is all repetitive. And I don't like to complain. I don't like to piss and moan. But I'm just telling you the truth. I'm giving you the logistics. I am making sense. I am making sense. And I'm talking pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. I'm not even talking we're talking less than $1 a day. That's what I'm making. Going from what I used to make. I used to pay my car. I used to pay my rent. I used to pay my bills. I used to pay my utilities. I used to buy everything. Now you know what I've been regulated to? You want to know what and I love how people say, well, go get a real job. I'm sorry to tell you, but YouTube is a real job. Wake up, it's 2017. Although right now, YouTube isn't really a real job because we're not making real money because advertisers and commercials have decided to leave. And it's left us very emotionless. You want to talk about a lack of motivation for wanting to watch Raw. You watch Raw and you're devastated. You're absolutely devastated. You don't know where to go. You don't know where to turn. You don't know what to do. Then you go on YouTube and you make a long video, a short video. You put as many ads, as many commercials, try to make all the money you can, try to thrive and survive. It's almost like, you know, when WWE always had that angle with Cena, all the odds are stacked against him. It's a huge, Stone Cold Steve Austin, when Vince McMahon stacked the deck against Austin, or when Bischoff stacked the deck against John Cena. It's, you know, insurmountable odds. It's the, you know, but that's storylines. That's storylines. That's when WWE used to know how to do storylines. Storylines are non-existent now, okay? You see, this is what's happened here. Okay, now YouTube has forced me to bring out the old Sean. The Sean that was the shooter, the ranter, the raver, the one that just didn't give a damn, okay? All right, no more PG mumbo-jumbo garbage. Sean's view is going to give you exactly how and what it is. You're going to get the real view. You're going to realize and recognize exactly what I'm all about, because I am pissed off now. I am beside myself, okay? Because this is absolutely... I have never seen something just so repulsive. That makes me want to blow chunks. That makes me want to just diarrhea. That gonorrhea. Just every... I mean, it's just... I don't know. I don't know how to call it. I don't know how to see it. Whether it's WWE or whether it's YouTube, there's problems galore. I want this year to end. First, the year starts off, my girlfriend leaves me. My daughter leaves along with her. Then what happens on top of that? Donald Trump becomes the president. And then after that, Raw and SmackDown is still getting worse and worse by the week. And then YouTube loses ad revenue. And then all YouTubers, some of them are gone homeless. Some of them are jobless. Some of them are hopeless. Some of them don't know where to go, what to do. They had a future. They had longevity. They had tenacity. They had respect. They were out of the ordinary. They were original. They were giving you everything they had, whether it be through editing, whether it be through cropping, whether it be through sticking and stocking and swapping and swipping and whatever it was, whatever you did, video gaming, WWE, news and rumors and headlines and all to be. And now we are here with nothing. Well, no, it's not really nothing, because I still have the subscribers. And it's funny, I used to gain subscribers when I uploaded videos. Now when I upload videos, I lose anywhere between 10 to 30 subscribers. What's the deal with that? Where is the bug? Where is the problem? Does YouTube have a virus? Has Vince McMahon injected a lethal dose of poison like the NWO? Has he injected? Let me a little bit better. I'm going to inject a lethal dose of poison into YouTube.com. I mean, did Scott Hall and Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash take over? Did DX, like, you know, compromise YouTube.com? What is going on here? This is bizarro land. This is almost as bad as WWE content right now. That's how bad it is. And like I said, you know what? We can come on here and we can shoot the crap, and you can disagree or agree. But the bottom line is, you know what? I'm just ranting. I'm just going off. I have had it. I'm sick and tired of YouTube being so stupid and lackadaisical and lacking logic and ideas and money and revenue and commercials and ads, and people saying, oh, well, go get a real job. Well, you want to know what my real job is now? You want to know what show and has been regulated to? No, I'm not flipping hamburgers. No, I'm not at KFC. No, I'm not frying up your fish and chips. No. I've been regulated to, and I'm not afraid to admit this, food stamps. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Assistance. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I've been regulated to. Can you imagine? Well, Sean, just go and get a job. Yeah, because you can just go get a job that easy. Believe me, I filled out the applications. I've done this. Well, Sean, you should go to college. College isn't for everybody. And you want to know the last person that I knew that went to college? You want to know where they were working right after college? They were working at a lemonade stand. They were working out of a fucking hot dog stand. They were working at McDonald's and Burger King. That's what happened when they went to college. I'm not saying that happens to everybody. I'm not saying that's everybody. I'm not saying that at all. Not at all, but what I'm saying is everyone talks about how they're so smart and have the courage and the will and the fire and the desire, and how they have all these degrees and how they know so much and how they know more than this person and they know more than that person, but yet they're working at McDonald's. They're working at Walmart. They're a greeter. They're a reader. They're working at the library. Like, really? Like you went to school to be a doctor, to be a hypnotist, to be a hipper and a hopper and a scotcher and whatever the heck, dentist, orthopedic, a surgeon. You went through all the schooling. You went through all the money. You went through all this. You went through all the debt. You went through all the collections. You went through all the withdrawals. You went through all the pills. You went through all the aspirin. You went through all the Xanax. You went through everything. You went through life. You went through the ups and downs, the hurdles, and you escaped it all. And you talk about how high and mighty you are and how good you are. But yeah, here you are. And now here is a guy like me on YouTube who thought YouTube was going to be skyrocketed to superstardom. And instead it's nothing but super failure. I'm telling you the truth. But we can't control YouTube. We don't run YouTube. We don't work behind the scenes on YouTube.com. YouTube is the one pulling the strings. I don't know where we're going. I don't know where we're headed. All I know is I'm going to keep doing this because I did this at one time for free, for many years, for free. Before I even knew you could make money, before I even knew you could make YouTube a job, I was on here. And I am still going to remain on this website because I will not lose my determination and the will and the fire, the desire to want to get to 100,000 subscribers. I will not lose that. I will give you every single being and fiber and blood and factor and science and fiction and give you everything I have despite making sense. Besides, a lot of other people on YouTube, if you've noticed, have backed away. They've stopped altogether. They shut their channels down. Now, yes, it is true. I haven't been giving you a lot of content, but not only money-wise, okay, because once again, who works for free, all right? WWE News and Rumors is as slow and as down as it's ever been. I have never seen the news come in this slow. That's how bad it is. The structure, the foundation, the lack of logic. I mean, I never thought WWE and YouTube at the same time would be both plummeting, going down, downgrading, and getting worse and worse as the days, the weeks, and the months go on. Please tell me what the hell is wrong with the creative. Please tell me what the hell is wrong with YouTube. Please give me an answer. Please, for the love of God, okay? Because you're going to see a lot, you're going to be hearing about a lot of bad things happening. There's going to be a lot of horrible events going pretty soon. I'm telling you, it's going to get bad, folks. You think Donald Trump doing what he done in, his presidency and his threats on Twitter and him tweeting at 2 o'clock in the morning, you think that's bad? Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the YouTube, I can't even talk no more. It's insane what we're living through and what we're going through is more than hell. It's the apocalypse, okay? The YouTube apocalypse. That's what I meant to say. That's what I wanted to say, okay? You see, it doesn't matter how it comes off or how I jerk off or how I come off or how I do this or how I do that. All that matters is that I want YouTube to work again. I want YouTube to be fun again. I want this to be an environment that flows like a well-oiled, like something that's supposed to happen, that something is going to happen, that you can feel it, that you can sense it, that you know it, that you can see the turn of events. But all we're seeing is it going backwards. All we're seeing is the death. We are seeing YouTube slowly die, and it's not getting any better. We are paying the supreme price of a lifetime. And for all those other content creators out there who are making 1,000, 2,000, or anywhere upwards to 10,000 a month, but on Patreon or other websites, I'm not doing that. The other guys that are coming on here and complaining, at least their fans and their viewers are paying them through Patreon or, whatever other donation websites there are. At least they can live off that. I am living off food stamps. I am living off losing my car. I am living off of having to take a taxi and put it on my charge cards and just keep my credit's gone to hell. Everything has gone to hell for me because this problem has been going on since March, okay? But it got worse and worse and worse. And now our videos aren't even being sent to you. Our videos aren't even being uploaded to you. You're not even seeing it. You're not even feeling it. You're not even getting... That's why I say it's always crucial. It's always important to, check out my channel and refresh my channel multiple times a day, every single day, because you just never know when the next video is going to come your way. But I'm going to leave it at that because I am just sick and tired of everything. The WWE is depressing the hell out of me. YouTube Let's not even go there. It's beyond ridiculous. I don't see when this is going to change. I don't see how this is going to change. Advertisers are going out by the hundreds. Commercials are going out. People are using ad block. People just don't give a they don't give a anymore. They don't give a damn. They don't give a rat's ass. And I give a rat's ass about my viewers and my subscribers. That's the thing. So if you want to donate to my Patreon, if every one of you donated just $1 or $2, boom, right back to being a full-time job. And then I don't have to go out and get a real job or wait for the call to get a real job, because this was my job. This was my calling. This was supposed to be it. This was my plan. And I'm not going to jeopardize that and say, you know what, screw it. Screw my fans. Screw my subscribers. No, that's not what it is at all. But this is not fair to us, the people who do what we do. We love what we do. We're good at what we do. You may say some are better than others. You may say that I'm not the cream of the crop, but you cannot deny my passion, my devotion. And when I say I'm consistent, prolific, and dedicated, I don't just say it because it looks good on a t-shirt. I say it because it happens to be true. So when you're saying, oh, well, Sean, go work a real job. This is a real job. Look it up. It just so happens that isn't a real job right now. It's just, it's very annoying, and it's progressively getting worse. So what do you do about it? Well, for one, you can just sit around and, twiddle your thumbs. You can suck your thumb. You can suck your cock. You can drink some beer. You can drink some Heineken. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. But in the meantime, it's all up to you. And it's all up to what we do. And it's all up to how we do. It's all about surviving right now. It's all about surviving. And I'll tell you what. Our survival skills, our techniques here on YouTube. At least other people, they have other websites like donation sites or Twitch alerts. At least they can get donations. Okay, they're living off donations. I can't even live off donations because I'm not even making enough money in donations. Even though I put so much sacrifice and so much time and effort and emotion. And I since 2012, ladies and gentlemen. So that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 5 long, hard years spent on this website. And what do I got to show for it? No views, hardly. No comments, hardly. No likes. YouTube isn't notifying subscribers. YouTube's doing nothing. I'm not blaming this on the viewers. I'm not blaming this on the subscribers. It is what it is. But, it's the same person that goes to college and they toot their own horn about how good they are and how mighty they are. And then all of a sudden they end up working at Burger King. So, but then you talk about a YouTuber and me who thought they had it all, and now they have absolutely nothing. And I'm going to tell you, this is no holds barred. I'm telling you it all. This is the tell all. I have nothing right now. I don't even have the money. And Sean, well, didn't you just have a daughter? She's 17 months old. What are you going to do? How are you going to provide? How are you going to support? You know what, Riley? I say to you, I love you with all my heart. You are the greatest damn girl in my life. You are what makes me go. You are what keeps me going. You are what keeps me sane, Riley. You really are. And I'm glad you're not around to see this crazy time. I'm glad you're not around. Oh, Joe Cronin is live right now, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Cronin is live. So as soon as I put this up live, you're probably going to go watch Joe Cronin's show. That's fine. That's good. Me and him talk here and there. He's tried to invite me on his show, but I said to him, listen, I'm not going to go on your show unless it's consistently. Every week you and JD have a set schedule, a set time, a set day. I'm not just going to randomly go on unadvertised like that time Lesnar was going to beat Austin on Raw, and Austin walked out because he felt that it was unfair that you're going to have a huge match like that on Raw, not televised, and just have it for free. It's just kind of like one of those things. Nothing against Joe Cronin. Nothing against JD. Nothing against anybody. We're all feeling the wrath of this. But at least JD and Joe Cronin can live off donations. And they have regular jobs on the side, which save their asses. Well, then I heard Joe Cronin was jobless. I don't know if he's got a job. I don't know about JD's finances. I'm sure JD's doing great. Fine. He probably has a big mansion, 5 cars, 5 house limousines, taxi cabs, the whole 9 yards. Whatever it is. Whatever. All I know is if you're a YouTuber, you definitely notice the decline. You know the struggle is real, and now we have to redefine the times. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have to redefine the times and the eras and the auras and the vibes here on YouTube.com. And if I'm going to be the change in the face of that, if I'm going to regulate that, well, then you're going to get the regulation of Sean V Entertainment, because Monday Night Raw is just... they should be demoted. SmackDown and Raw has seen its lowest ratings to date this week. And this year, the lowest ratings this year. It was a taped show. What do you expect? The news and rumors, not a hell of a lot to talk about. Not a hell of a lot to say. And YouTube? YouTube. Broadcast yourself? More like yourself. I'm out. I'll be back later. Don't harass the brash Sean's View Entertainment, because now you've awoken someone that you just never wish you awoken. You thought the storyline, Sean, you thought that was brash. You thought that was out of sorts. You thought that was wild. You thought that was crazy. You thought that was something. You haven't seen anything yet. I can guarantee you. I can assure you, as God is my witness, you have not seen anything yet. You have not seen anything yet from what I am capable and am willing and able to do and say on this website. I am going to go all out. And it may be good, it may be sad, it may be bad, but it's gonna be friggin' real. Subscribe. And smash that mighty bell that will ding and ring and notify you when you upload a video and click play on your little devices. Subscribe.